hear my voice? Can you know this is live? Can you know this is live? If you know it's live, go ahead and comment and be like, oh my gosh, this is live. I'm here, it's live. Say it so we know that you are with us. So come on over, bring some more people with you. Why? Because the more the merrier, the more energy, the more yeah, boom that we're going to have if you share the live so that other people can be here with us. Let's make a big old big we so that we can have a good old time here doing some cards. We're going to get rid of what's called the false god. What's that? That's the fact that we don't really care about the things in the world so much as we do about the spiritual life, the card reading life, the mystical life, the what? The white light life. Look at the 11 on the cheeks tattooed there. So we know we are all in this big old wake-up call. We're in this yellow joy solar plexus chakra of fun. And we want our face to be that golden yellow. Why? Because that means life is happy and things are vibrating in a boom, 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 high, hello vibration. And we're going to say hello to all the goody good things that we want to imagine, feel, and know up here. As we imagine and feel and know the good, joyful things that we want in our life, we're going to start to vibrate in a way that attracts them like a little mirror. They're going to come back to us. That's the real angel wings. Look. If we were all fighty, then we're going to get that back. Look, they're connected. But if we're all like, yeah, doing all the goody goods, doing all the things we love, we create the angel wings. Then we get the joyful things, our heart's desires. So let's make sure this live is even working. It doesn't look like it is to me. Because why? Because I don't see any comments. So let's try a few things. So I'm taking it off Wi-Fi, putting it back on Wi-Fi, blah, 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 blah. Is it going to work? What am I going to do with all this goody good energy if we can't get it into the live show properly? We'll see. Let me try again, and I will hit the Wi-Fi button. Wi-Fi, please work for some reason. For all I know, it is working, but it's, for all I know, for all I know what? For all I know, Facebook posted it as a sales post and didn't even make it like a live show. Let's see what else is going on here. I'll try again. If you're here, let me know you're here. Am I even in the right group? Who knows? Let's see. Well, I'm not having much luck with this, so I don't see any comments, and that isn't much fun at all. I'm going to pull one more card just in case. Then, if I don't see any comments, I'm just going to shut her down and try again probably. Let's pull one more card and see what we got here. Oh, the self-love card. You know that this is the way to go, meaning we're going to be blue. What's blue? That light blue is the throat chakra. That's you and me communicating our words in a way that is loving of ourself, accepting of our flaws and our little idiosyncrasies, and celebrating them through our words. We're not going to worry about how we appear to others. We're going to use our words in a clear way, in a voice that's confident, in a way that says, I am just as important, unique, different, snowflake-like as you. Oh, look, somebody's here. Hey, Zane Smith, right on time. I was just getting ready to cancel the live because I didn't think anybody was present in the live. Why? Well, because I didn't see any comments. But Zane, come on in, come on here, be here, Zane. Let's pull a card for you, Zane. Or do you have a little topic that you want the card to speak towards? If we set a intention, meaning if we just have a little bit of inner tension on an idea, a topic, or something that we've got some emotional attachment to in our personal life, that we have words to put around, that inner tension, sometimes it seems like stress or fear, whatever. It's just a little bit of an inner focus. So what is your intention, Zane? If you let me know that, we'll pull a card and speak towards it. Find out what we're going to find out. We'll pull down from the stars through our psychic clairvoyant space. Remember, psychic clairvoyance is a very simple thing. We all have that ability. I do a lot of work with other people. I help them learn that they are psychic clairvoyants so that they can use that to appreciate their lives in a new way and to gain access to the activity of getting their hopes and dreams materialized. Look, psychic clairvoyant just means psychic mind. Clairvoyant is clairvoyance, clear viewing of the mind. Psychic clairvoyants are clear viewers of what's in their mind. So, let me know what's in your mind about your intention, and you just did. So, Zane Smith had a clear viewing. She's psychic and clairvoyance. She's using that gift. She's found out in herself there that the topic is family. Let's look at the family. It's having me pull from a deck that is called the Surrender deck. Ooh, that's a scary deck. No, it's not, Brian. People are not scared of cards because oracle cards are just words and images. There's nothing to be afraid of. They don't think they're evil. Why would they? They go to the supermarket and they pick out groceries that have labels on them with words and images. And oracle cards are the same way. They're just pieces of paper with words and images on them, so there's nothing to be afraid about when we're picking them. Instead, we are really picking up on the intention, which is family, that Zane brought up, and then whatever we're going to get intuitively from the card. And there'll be some information on the card that comes out as well. We're going to look at that in the context of the intention or topic called family. Here we go, Zane. On your mark, it said, what? Let's see. What if I pick the wrong card? That sucks. I don't want to pick the wrong card. Not for Zane, not for myself, not for anyone listening. And if anyone is listening and you are thinking about family, like Zane brought up as a topic, it'd be worthwhile. It's worth your while to focus on this reading because there's going to be a bit and piece in there that's for you. Why? Because it's like a diamond. The reading is like a diamond. And there's a lot of facets around the diamond, different facets or facets. We're all facing it from a different angle. Even though we're on family as a topic, in our third eye, ouch, I poked my eye. I'm going to end up single-eyed if I keep poking my eye like that. When we're all focusing on our different facets of this diamond of understanding of the topic called family, then we're all going to see and hear a little something different in the reading. Some of it you just won't even hear because you're on a different facet. Other people will hear some of the similar things because they're on a facet that's like right next to the other facet. And think about facets as facets. We're all facing it. We're all facing family. We all have family. We had to. We wouldn't come into the world without some kind of a family, like a mom. Here we go, family. And the card is a surrender card. Surrender, low self-esteem. Ouch, spirit. That sucks. And you know that that is everybody's issue. Because it is really an issue. It's something we are all issued. We're all issued low self-esteem at a certain stage of our life growing up in our family. And our family doesn't just have to be, Zane, the people that are our mom and dad and brothers and sisters and people that are aunts and uncles. No. Family can simply mean the people that are coming into our lives, teachers, people that are coming in, TV show characters, that are coming in and giving information towards us, especially growing up. We all come in with low self-esteem potential because the world of self is duality. That means it's a good and bad, plus and minus, high and low, low. And if that's the case in duality, we're going to have to deal with, ooh, do I have a little boom on my third eye space? I like that. When we come into the world, we're going to have to deal with the opposites, the war of two powers, duality. So we are going to have to deal with the idea of low self-esteem. When we're talking about family, that can happen accidentally. It's not like they are like, let me just raise a low self-esteem kid. No, it is all very innocent because we are trying to share about good and bad or good and evil in the world so that our kids don't get hurt. For example, it's bad to run across the street. It's good to look both ways before you cross. But once we were introduced with duality growing up and we found out that there could be an enemy like bad or ouch, then we started to see our whole world colored in a way where we had to watch out. You better watch out. You better not cry. Why? Because Santa's going to come and he's not going to give you any toys if you're going to be bad. Don't be a bad little girl or boy. Oh, that sucks. Ouch. I was bad. My esteem is low. So look, this is coming out because the truth of this all is that we are all similar in low self-esteemville, and we're all going to rise up out of that. And there's only one way out of it, really. One is to forgive our families and the people around us that have said a good or bad thing to us, because it just had to be that way, and it is that way, and it was that way. So we're going to be able to accept on the concept that everybody was doing the best they can with what they knew in the moment. Some of them were behaving poorly because they had emotional and mental disturbances in their minds and in their bodies, in their hearts. And as a result, boom, 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 ouch, we had to bear the blunt of that. And it hurt our identity, our self-esteem. But we all know as we grow up that we cannot live as a self. We must blossom into this other thing. We have to change into the new thing. We have to go as the caterpillar up higher as the butterfly. We must find out that we can be born a second time. And not to quote the Bible, but that is basically what it's saying. Be born as a spirit. Be born as a consciousness, a third eye space, an imagination thing. Be born as the blossom of life. The thing that comes up out of the duality, the colorful rainbow, where there's one power of light that is then in a variety of petals, in a variety of facets, in a variety of people who are all different from each other. So now it's not about high or low self-esteem, better or worse selves in the world. No. In our family, we're not better or worse than other family members. Nobody's really against us overall. We're all just being an individual flower in the garden of God's green earth, whatever you want to call it, the universe, the source, the stars that are embodied inside of the people, like you, Zane, like me, like everybody who can hear this message. Now look, if you are listening to this message, that's good news. Come over and join my group. How are you going to do that? I didn't put my group in the link. Oh well. Find me. My name is Brian Nesline. Brian Nesline. I'm a professional spiritual card reader, as you can tell. I do live shows. I have classes. I help people wake up spiritually, get out of themselves, because as a self, it's always going to be not quite enough or too much. Or there'll always be another self that quite doesn't, appreciate us. So we want to get up out of ourself and live as that conscious awareness, that spiritual awareness. I have a course. It's not very expensive. It's called Spiritual Identity Shift, and it'll allow you to rise up out of yourself. It helps people to be able to have 3 practices throughout the day that are easy, that are simple. And while they use those practices, they're able to more and more identify as a spiritual consciousness living in a physical, mortal world. When you have that identity fully formed, then you do walk around as the ever-blossoming flower that never fades. And that's what we're really looking at here. We're going to come back into our family again, Zane. We're going to let them know what we've become. We're going to calmly tell them what our petals look like. We're going to share our orange, sacral chakra, creative joy, creative side of us, Zane. And we're going to share the yellow, oh my God, the yellow joy. So many joyful things I had with you when we were young. Hey, Mom, hey, Dad, do you know what? I want to tell you some of the joyful things that happened. Even though there was some crappy things, we're not going to go into the dark black hole of it. No, we're going to let them have a reflection back of the goody good stuff that we're grateful for, even though some of it sucked. This is going to pack new type of an esteem into the family dynamic. We want to celebrate their wins. We want to be creatively by their side. We want to know we don't need their approval because we've woken up to our third eye, that spiritual being that we are. Let's put that little bit of light right. Ouch. It doesn't hurt. Why'd you say ouch, Brian? It's such a beautiful thing to know you are a blossoming flower in this world. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. All right. Goody, good. Look at, we're just going to end the live there. This was a nice message. Anybody watching this as a replay is going to receive that. You're going to hear it the way you need to. You're going to be looking at the reading through your own life, your own past, your own family dynamic. But it's going to resonate because it's got the key ingredients that every human being faces. Low versus high self-esteem, because we live in a duality world. When we ate from the knowledge of the tree of good and evil, it basically kind of wrecked things, but it had to for a season until we could then come up out of that duality and get into that white light with the rainbow of colors that come through. Once you got that light in your hand, then you can go ahead and do what you need to, right? To be able to form your images and ideas up here in your third eye space. Feel them like they're real, and then let go and watch them come back as the garden of reflective experiences blossoms in your day-to-day situations. You'll see little associations of what you imagine and feel up here. They will come back as little puzzle pieces, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, another coincidence. I was just talking about that. And then you'll share about those. And as you do, that light comes through. The water of life will become you. You'll know beyond doubt that everything's okay and that, ouch, there was that crummy day when I was still subjected to low self-esteem because I was only myself. I was only myself. I was only the caterpillar. I hadn't fully formed and become the butterfly who can then come back down and say, hey, caterpillars, it's going to be okay. Don't you worry. And the caterpillars are like, oh my God, what's that thing in the sky? It's going to eat us. We don't like you. What are you doing? You're so different. You're not even the same person anymore. Does that ever happen to you when you go to your family and try to explain what happened when you woke up spiritually? It's okay. It's me. I just have wings. I'm just a butterfly. There's a whole bunch of other places to fly around to. You're crazy. You're not telling us anything that's real. We only see down here. There's no up there. What are you talking about? That might be how it is. Don't you worry. They just love, love, love that old version of you so much because they have so much good experience with you that it's hard for them to let go of that and see the new you that you've become. I do have a course that helps people to overcome the mental and emotional challenges of working with their family after they have matured and woken up. The 3 practices and the 2 concepts will make a big difference to help you stay calm in the face of negative or low self-esteem, to deal with the people that you love or the people that aren't treating you so well sometimes, to understand them and neutralize the strong emotional exchanges to protect your energy. Not that it needs protecting. It's more like neutralizing the strong energy expressions that negative situations can bring. And they can come upon us just as a spontaneity thing day by day. My course, it's on my website, brightblueyou.com, brightblueyou.com. In fact, I'm going to end up putting that in the post. I'll do that after I close this live. Whoa, go ahead and hit it up. Let me know. If you want to do other work together, you know how to find me, brightblueyou.com. Take care. Have fun. I'll see you again. Goodbye.